So I'm Tiffany Curren, and this is Yoga Nidra. So as you settle into your body, as you settle into the position you've chosen to sit or to lie down, you might notice that you want a pillow or a blanket. You may notice that you want to shift your body. So allow yourself to do anything you need to do at this time to get centered, to feel relaxed. This practice is generally done with a still body. And so the minute I invite you to stay still, you're going to have an itch or want to shift. So I want you to know that this practice is not a strict or stringent practice. If you need to move and you're fighting the desire to need to move, you're not in the practice. So just move. And this practice is also, someone's coming in. Hello, beautiful girl. So this practice is also something that may make you fall asleep. It's not intended to, and the goal is not to sleep. But if you feel yourself dozing off, it means you need to sleep. So let yourself fall asleep. Because if you're fighting sleep, you're not in the practice either. So just find that space to get situated and comfortable and cozy. And making any last adjustments, settling in, staying with the breath, and just following the sound of my voice. So all you need to do is follow the sound of my voice. And you may notice outside your home or wherever you are that there's some noise. Maybe there's someone in the room next to you and they're blaring the TV. There's a lot of things that may happen through the course of this practice that will be distracting. And so instead of making it a distraction, allow yourself to become the awareness of the sound. And what that would look like is instead of just hearing the truck pass, it would be becoming the awareness of the truck or the motor or the driver. So as we get into our final settling position, I welcome you to Yoga Nidra. Yoga Nidra has begun. Allow your body to feel heavy. Allow any parts of your body that are touching the floor or the seat or mat to connect. Connecting with the floor or the seat, allowing yourself to be held by the earth. Knowing that in the next 40 minutes, you have nothing to do. Nobody needs you. You're not expected to do anything but be present in your body and follow the sound of my voice. So we'll begin by noticing your breath. Noticing without adjusting or shifting the breath, although the moment we notice, we usually start to control the breath, and that's okay too. So just become aware of what you're doing, of where your breath is. Maybe you're breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Maybe you're breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And maybe you're breathing in through the mouth and out through the mouth. Just allow yourself to do what's happening in your body, becoming aware without changing. Noticing the feeling of being in your body, of feeling your breath, your precious breath, expanding into your body. And as you feel ready, we'll start to deepen the breath. Start to allow the breath to move in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Each breath deepening a little more, filling the belly with air, filling the ribs, the chest, maybe even the collarbones and back body. Each exhale, really releasing and clearing the lungs. As we focus on the breath, we start to become aware of our body's ability to clean and clear space, clean and clear air, letting go of anything we're holding, any tightness, any tension, staying with the body, and letting go. On your next inhale, please start to allow the breath to deepen so greatly into the body that you feel like you're filling a balloon. Your belly is a balloon being fed fresh oxygen from the lungs. And as you exhale, imagine the balloon getting smaller and smaller until it's completely deflated. Each inhale, filling the belly, the balloon that lives in the body, expanding, expanding. And as you let go, everything gently contracts, getting smaller and smaller, letting go. And on your next inhale, just expand the left lung. Just feel the left lung getting big. One balloon on the left side body, expanding into the left ribs, into the heart space. And as you exhale, allow just the left lung to release and contract, getting smaller, letting go. And as you find your next inhale, take it into just the right lung, expanding the right lung like a balloon, right ribs, right side body, filling the right side with fresh oxygen and gently and slowly allowing it to release, letting go. Everything's easy. And on your next inhale, allow both lungs to expand 2 balloons inside your body, allowing them to get so big that they almost can't fit in the body, so big that they expand through the body gently, getting bigger, expanding out to the left side, right side, filling the room with fresh air, expanding out to the walls. And maybe your breath is now moving separate from the lungs. Continue to allow the lungs to expand. So even your exhales expand the lungs in your mind's eye. What would it feel like to be lungs receiving air? And as you find the exhales, allow them to gently release now, making the lungs smaller and smaller. Even the inhales make the lungs smaller. Everything is contracting the lungs, the breath, the body, feeling your lungs so tiny inside your body. As you breathe, little breaths, even extended long breaths, feel small, like the wings of butterflies. And now allowing the lungs to expand back to full capacity, breathing at a pace that feels good to you, becoming unaware of the breath, unaware of the lungs, allowing them to move in perfect harmony through your body. And as you're gently breathing at your own pace, feel the beat of your heart moving through your body, creating pulse, creating movement, creating a gentle vibration through your body, easy and aware, gently finding your heartbeat and allowing it to be the rhythm of your practice today. Maybe syncing your pulse and your heartbeat to to the sounds of your breath. Maybe allowing the breath to become light and airy, lit up with gold light and glitter, sparkles, shining like gold. And as your breath moves in through your nostrils, maybe see your nose lighting up, gold, sparkles, light, allowing that light to gently move through your lungs like fireflies, lighting up your lungs, clearing, making space for life, for health, for light. Everything's easy in your body as you light up your breath. Maybe bringing all of the light just into the left nostril, moving down into the left lung, lighting up the left lung. Maybe your left lung feels light and easy as it releases the breath. Moving into just the right nostril, lighting it up, lighting up the lung, the right lung. Everything's easy, everything's healthy. As you exhale, gently releasing and letting go. And as you continue to allow the breath to guide your body, I want you to feel your left side body. Notice and become aware without attachment to the left side body. Maybe feeling your heartbeat raising and lowering your arm energetically, or maybe your leg. Gently feeling the lift and release of the left side body with no movement. And maybe your breath feels strong in the left side body. Maybe you feel it in your arm or in your hand, left hip, left leg. Maybe you feel it in your left toes, moving up through the leg into the hip, into the ribs, into the collarbone. And maybe you can feel it now only on the right side. Right side body feels awake and alive. Maybe you can feel the right side body lighting up in the arm, maybe the hand. Maybe you feel the right side body lighting up in the right hip, right thigh, right leg, foot. Maybe the right toes are lighting up, sending energy up your leg, into your hip, into your ribs, up to your collarbone. Maybe feeling just the right side lighting up, lifting the right arm energetically, or the right leg. Feeling the body shift from left side to right side. Feeling the left side get energized, right side get energized. Seeing one side and then the other. Maybe finding the ability to expand the breath into the left body so much that it becomes twice the size of the right side body. Maybe feeling the left side body expanding so big that it's bigger than your home, then it's bigger than a tree. Enormously large left side body. And then the gentle contraction and return to normal size. And if you could imagine the right side doing the same thing, right side expanding, getting so big, bigger than your body, bigger than your home. bigger than the trees outside, expanding so big, and then gently contracting and returning to normal. And as you see your body going from large to regular size, I want you to feel the relief that your body can expand, that your body can contract, your body can maintain the flow of life, the flow of the breath, the shifting and the changing, the getting bigger and smaller, the growth and the return, letting go, trusting, finding both sides of the body in an equal space, allowing both sides of the body to feel centered, to feel equal. Anything that you might notice that doesn't feel right, maybe your shoulders don't feel even, allow your mind's eye to even them out. No movement has to happen to feel equal, to feel both sides, to ride the waves of your body. And as you're feeling your body centered and calm and easy, I want you to try to hear me only through your left ear. And if you can't hear out of your left ear on a normal day, let today be the day that you hear me only through your left ear. Allow your left ear to expand and get large, larger than your hand, larger than your pillow. Allow your left ear to be so large it can hear all that's in the world. I want you to notice 3 things you can hear right now. Maybe it's just the sound of my voice. I want you to try to find 2 more sounds. It might be the sound of your breath, the sound of your body as it shifts with each breath, the sound outside. And then allow that big, beautiful ear that's hearing all of the sounds to go back to normal, returning to the flow. Allowing now your right ear to get really big, so big that it's twice the size of your ear. Your ear is expanding larger to be able to hear all of the sounds only through the right ear. Even if your right ear doesn't normally work, today allow your right ear to hear all of the sounds. And then notice 3 sounds. Maybe the sound of my voice, or the sound of your breath, the sound of shifting. Maybe there's people in your home, you can hear their voices. And then allow the right ear to get smaller, back to normal size. And then try to play with the balance of sound, moving just through the left ear and then through the right ear, like a ping pong game. Left ear, right ear, left ear, right ear. Now maybe hearing out of both ears equally, or maybe hearing 70% out of the left ear, or maybe just 70% out of the right ear. Allowing your mind to control what you hear. Trusting that your body is able to handle and understand, conceptualize, and connect with everything that I say, even if you're not sure how. And as you continue to find your breath, I want you to feel both hips gently move away from the body and open, allowing your seat to be soft, allowing your belly to relax down into the low back, Left hip falling away, right hip falling away, not a care in the world. Knowing that your hips hold the space of safety, the space of trust, home, security. I invite you to allow your hips to open to the ability to be safe, the ability to know that despite anything that's occurring in your life, your body holds your safety. Your body holds your soul, your breath, your blood. All of the movement in your body is real and alive. All of the movement in your body is strong. And so within the space between your hips, make the choice to create a land that feels safe. Maybe the land is made of grass or of sand. Maybe it's city pavement. Maybe it's pluff mud. Whatever your land looks like, allow it to be comforting. Allow your land to be your place of safety. And maybe on this land, you can see your feet settling into the earth, whether it's on cement or grass or sand or in the water. See your feet on the ground and know that you're connected and safe. Know that your body can deepen its awareness and connect to any space on the earth that your mind goes. So wherever you are on this beautiful land, I invite you to feel it under your feet. Feel whatever it is in its entirety. Notice the temperature. Notice the warmth or the coolness beneath your feet. And maybe bend down in your mind's eye to touch this beautiful ground, whether it's soft or rough. Maybe it's stable. Maybe it's liquid. Allow this space to exist in your body, in the space in your hips. And while you're here in this beautiful space, this safe land, sacred ground, invite in someone you love and see their feet beside yours. Notice their toes, their ankles. Do their feet have a big arch or are they flat? Invite them to put their hand on the earth as you put your hands on the earth. And notice their fingers and their fingernails. And notice the skin on their hands. Maybe it's young and fresh or old with wrinkles, signs of life, aging. It's so beautiful. And as you sit, noticing their hands, maybe allow your hand to connect to theirs, maybe to hold, maybe interlacing fingers, maybe palm to palm, and maybe you're laughing, or maybe you're sitting quietly. Maybe it brings you to a hug. Being in the safe space, allowing yourself to connect to the space that sits in your mind's eye, placing it gently on your hips. Allowing your hips to close up around it like a clamp to hold it safe and sacred, secure and sturdy. This is your space. It's always with you. It's within. It's in your space of safety and trust. You are safe. You can trust. And as you allow all the parts of your body to believe and lean into that space, I invite you to soften a little more. Soften the thighs, soften the knees, soften the calves. Feeling both feet gently falling away, shoulders gently relaxing down the body, melting into the upper back, melting into the mid back, melting into the lower back, allowing yourself to be quiet, to be still, allowing everything to feel easy. And as you lay here gently and softly being in your body, I invite you to gently repeat the words that I'm about to say, either silently or speak them aloud, knowing that as you say them, as you receive them, as you hear them, even if you're sleeping, you're receiving. As you do this practice, you're holding in your body this truth. Wherever you are, however you're feeling, feel free to repeat after me or just listen and witness. I am safe. I am strong. I am flexible. I'm rested. I'm supported. I'm part of a bigger community. I am loved. I am loved. I am loved. Our Yoga Nidra has ended. We'll be here for 10 more minutes while you listen to some beautiful music. Allow your body to continue to relax, continue to let go. This is still your time. This resting period is very important for your body. Allow it to relax. And if you feel like you need to move, instead of moving, deepen your breath. We'll return back in 8 minutes to connect, to let go, to ground, and to be together. Staying in your body, allowing everything to be easy, allowing yourself to let go into the space of rest, knowing that this time that you give yourself now will give you more energy for the day, give you more peace in your day, lead you to a calmer, more centered body. You deserve this time. This feeds not only you, but your family and the community around you. Slowing down the breath, staying with your body. to rest. You're allowed to relax. Let yourself be. Let yourself go. Relax and be. Be in your body. Allow yourself to feel anything that's coming up. Let it move through you. We're here for 4 more minutes. Here with you. You're part of a big community. You're not alone. Let yourself feel it. Allow yourself to let go. We have less than a minute left. And just starting to find your breath, bringing it back into a state of awareness, a state of total consciousness, taking your time. So before you move, just finding your breath. We'll do a few breaths together. So you can just let your breath go through your mouth. Take a deep inhale through your nose. And let it go. Inhale through your nose. And let it go. Inhale through the nose. And let it go. So start to become aware of the temperature of the air in the room that you're in. Maybe go back to that 3 sounds. You hear the sound of my voice. Maybe the sound of your breath. Maybe something else. And as you start to come back to the body, find gentle movement. So that gentle movement may be just wiggling your fingers, maybe stretching your arms over your head. It may be gently arching your back, rolling your ears up to your shoulders and dropping them forward. It may be shaking your hips or putting your feet on the floor and knees up and letting the knees fall left to right, windshield wiping. Slowly start to come back to your body in a way that honors and respects yourself, in a way that's best for you. It's 11:41, so you're home and you don't have to get up. If you choose to, I want you to slowly roll to one side. I suggest rolling to the left. Rolling to the left will get you into a more awake state. Right nostril is the nostril that is for energy. And so when you roll to your left, you're opening the right side body to experience energy. Your body should be pretty rested, but also pretty awake and alert. And so if you've rolled to one side, I want you to take a moment to be in your body, maybe placing a hand to your heart or giving yourself a hug. And as you're in your body in this beautiful state of rest, holding yourself, I want you to know that it's going to be okay. That we are part of community. We're all in this together. And that this virtual meetup is a great way to stay in your body, a great way to stay present, to feel safe, to allow yourself to feel what comes up and know that it's okay. You don't have to get it right. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to show up and be in our bodies. We can always connect this way. We can always connect through the breath, closing our eyes and finding our body. So feeling your body, maybe it's just touching your arms or touching your belly or your legs, knowing that this is real and you're here now. And this is what you have. This is your safe place. And then if you feel up to sitting up, you can gently place your hands on the floor and push up to a seated position. No pressure. My sweet Alisa. So before we say our goodbyes, I want to just tune in together. So you can bring your hands together at heart center in prayer. Maybe closing your eyes or even bowing your head to your heart. When we get quiet and we connect to our bodies, we connect to our breath, we find our center, we come back to being whole, we come back to the being that came into this world ready to experience life. And in this time of uncertainty, I invite you to ride the waves. Ride the waves. Trust. I'm so honored to see you all here today. This beautiful practice. I'll be back next Wednesday or Thursday at 11. I would love to see you again. Namaste.